So, welcome back to another episode of Guild Chatter. And today we're going to talk about. I feel like I say that a lot. Today we're going to talk about mental health. And this will be an interesting subject because mental health is important. And there's a lot of stuff going on now in the world that's causing mental health issues to spike up a lot for a good reason. So, I guess to start, I'll say that me personally, I've been going through some ups and downs lately for many different reasons. So, let's start with how I've been feeling for a bit, and then we'll get into more of the general stuff. But me personally, once again, a lot has been going on, and I've been trying to process everything, and it's been really hard to do that. So, I had a plan for streaming, and I made a schedule, and I was sticking to that schedule for 2 weeks, like pretty good. And then I found out just how slow my internet upload speeds are, and it's trash. It's complete trash. Now, the good thing is that I can easily pay for better service. Granted, if I still have my job after this pandemic. But the problem is I can't get that done now. It can't be done now. I haven't been able to work for like 3 weeks. It might be a few more weeks until I can actually go back to work. So it affects my streams a lot. And especially when streaming from the PlayStation, there's like no customizability. Is that even a word? Customizability? There's no way to really customize bit rates on the PlayStation. So it's like you're just asked out if something doesn't go right. And if your internet is kind of slow or your upload speed's kind of slow, then the stream is going to look really bad. It'll get so blocky, it'll start to look like fucking Legos. It looks really bad. So, yeah. To make a long story a little short, I can't stream every day. And a lot of the time, my upload speeds fluctuate so much that I'll be streaming for maybe an hour, and then the stream looks unwatchable. And it hurts. It feels real bad. I don't really know how else to say it. It sucks. And then on top of my Twitter being hacked, it was confirmed that my Twitter is hacked. So my original Twitter account that eventually got over 1,000 followers is hacked. I don't know when I'll get it back. Considering this worldwide pandemic, it might be a really long time until that happens, or I might never get it back. So that's already 2 strikes right there. And then all of it is just, the world is caving in on me. I have to constantly stay in the house, which is fine because I usually stay indoors, But lately I've been going out on the weekends to hang out with my friends and the Monster Hunter New York City crew. And it's been really fun. And just when I started going out more often is when all this happened. So, yeah, I'm forced to be a shut-in, which is fine. It's usually what I do, but it hits differently when you have to stay in rather than you choosing to stay indoors. It hits differently. So, that's a big thing. Just those 3 things together is causing a lot of stress within my brain. So basically, it's just a mix of different things that just go really bad. And as a person, when things don't go my way, I get really upset and I freak out, and it affects everything for me sometimes. So my whole plan was to buckle down on both Twitch and YouTube, and I got my Twitter to the point where it was doing really well, basically. And the fact that I have to essentially start over, in a sense, it sucks, you know? And there's so many people that follow me that still don't know I got hacked. And it's really hard to reach out to them. I could just message a lot of them. Personally, I could do that. And maybe I will, maybe I won't. But just some days I wake up and I feel like a shock of creativity, and I just start making videos or writing down plans and ideas, and then maybe like the next day I'm tired all day and I just want to sleep and lay in bed. That's how I know I'm depressed, when all I want to do is nothing. So since I can't stream as much right now, the only real content that I can make is here on YouTube. So buckling down on just YouTube now is what I'm gonna do for now. I'm still gonna post on Twitter. I'm still gonna make specific stuff for Twitter, but it may take a little while because I'm a little burnt out on Twitter, to be honest. Like, it's just too much sometimes, and this is like one of the backlashes of social media. It does consume you. Like, it didn't consume me to an unhealthy amount. I'm on it enough to really make it grow and to make myself relevant, but it didn't really interfere with my life. The problem is that when something goes wrong, you really see how much social media ties into your life. And I guess it means even more for someone who's doing content creation, because it is important. And despite what people may say, the numbers are also important. You know, you don't have to be superficial about it, but the numbers are important, because the more people that see what you do, the better in most cases. No one wants to make content and have no one watch it. No one wants to stream to no one. No one wants to do that. So, you know, starting off small is really hard. It's really hard, it's daunting. You ask yourself all the time, do I still want to do this? Because no one's seeing this. No one cares. Or maybe it's not even that no one cares, it's that no one really sees it. It gets buried in the algorithm. So that happens, and it sucks. And I guess, I mean, I've been pulling with the punches. I've been trying to handle everything for the most part. I think I'm a pretty mentally strong person for the most part. But some days my brain is on fire some days. Like, I feel like I'm dying, and when my anxiety kicks up, it shows. I will be in physical pain, and it really sucks. So, wow, this is actually kind of long. This is a long recording, but I really do enjoy talking to you guys, and I hope you all enjoy listening to me rant and talk about stuff. So one thing I really want to state is that if you're someone who's up and coming with content creation, especially, starting from nothing is incredibly hard. and incredibly daunting. You're gonna feel like you're talking to yourself for months or even years. It takes a long time. My Facebook page didn't really go anywhere for about a year or two. And it's mostly because of me. I didn't really know how to work Facebook. I didn't know what was interesting enough to post. So it took a long while. I went to Tumblr and I made a Tumblr blog about Monster Hunter, and that took off quicker because Tumblr's all about blogging and writing and sharing pictures. And it wasn't like Facebook per se, as far as like the shitty algorithm goes, which gets shittier every year. It's not like that. But if you really want to do this, you kind of have to treat it like a job, especially when it starts going somewhere. You have to treat it like a job, whether it's a part-time job or not. It has to be treated that way. That's honestly it's not the only way. I know some people can post a video once a month, and because the video is so good, people are excited about it. But for the average person, you have to stay consistent, and you need to have a game plan, and it's not about the money, because trust me, you're not going to make any money from this for a long time. Unless you blow up really quickly, you're not going to see much out of it. And even when you start making money, it's not going to be much. So money is a very small part of content creation. Let me tell you. I'm on YouTube now and I don't make anything here. As at the time of this recording, I'm not even at 1K subs, so I make nothing, literally, from this platform. So I do hope to get there at some point, but now is not that time, unfortunately. But yeah, especially now, if you aren't an essential worker, just stay home. Don't go anywhere if you don't have to. Unless you have to run to get supplies or restock on food, fine, but just stay home so that the people who do have to go to work are around a lot less people. Like spreading this virus is just going to make it worse, and it's going to make quarantine longer. And I don't want that. I'm sure you don't want it either. So, yeah. Now I'm just rambling. But I guess that's the gist of it. I'm really trying to pull myself together. And right now, I can take a small break from Twitch for the most part. So it's all about YouTube, like I said. And I try to get 1 to 2 videos out a week at the very least. And if I'm feeling really good, I can probably have a video out every other day. So, yeah. I have a lot of interesting video ideas planned out. And we're on the road to 1K soon. So, yeah, that's about it. I think I'm done ranting now, so that's it for this guild chatter, and thank you guys for listening, and I love you all. Goodbye.